Oh my god, it's the Mad Bee.
Welcome back, y'all, to my channel where I do tarot reads on missing persons and unsolved crimes, and sometimes a little bit of world truths and conspiracies. So grab a chair, don't go nowhere, and stay right there, because today's reading is going to be on the Chris Watts case. I know. I worked really hard not to read this case because I feel like my attention is best suited on ones that don't get a lot of media coverage. Plus, this should have been cut and dry on what happened. But there were some lingering questions. So today, I wanted to do a reading on just the mistress, Nichol Kessinger. I had a few really good questions. A lot of people think that she was involved in the slayings. A lot of people think that she's the reason why. So I have a lot of mixed feelings myself. I could go either way on a lot of it. So today we're going to draw some cards and see what the cards say. 10 good questions here. So first and foremost, it's been shown that she was doing Google searches on these people a year before she even supposedly met Chris. So my first question is going to be posed for that. So how did she originally come in contact with the Watts? What was her obsession, purpose for pursuing Chris, and why she was Googling him prior to meeting him? Why was law enforcement so hospitable and allowed her father in the interrogation room with her? In relation to her being at that house at 6, some say it was 6:16 or 6:19 that morning, what is her involvement in the slayings? Alright, the crystals that she gave to Chris Watts to put under the beds of their little girls, was that part of a ritual? Alright, I seen a clip where Shanann's dad said everybody just wants to get to the truth. When he was telling people to stop looking into the case and leave their family alone, that people just wanted to get to the truth, but he was going to take the truth with him to his grave. So, were they involved? There's also a story out there where the cellmate of Chris Watts, before he got convicted, stated that he was told by Chris Watts that he couldn't stomach to take the girls out, that Nichol Kessinger did it for him. So what's the truth in that? Okay. Was this unaliving of this family a ritual for the audience that Nichol Kessinger is a member of? Show me a lie and show me a truth. First question. How did Nichol originally come in contact with the Watts? This is the Hierophant card. Now, this is a card of traditional values and institutions. It represents a counselor who will provide you guidance in terms of a spiritual or religious advisor. So it looks like that they may have had the same either spiritual or religious advisor somehow, some way. Obsession, purpose for pursuing Chris, and the reason why she was Googling them a year before, and we've got the 5 of Wands reversed. This is deception and misinformation. It's telling you what you hear is exaggerated and untrue. It's feeling stressed and in a weak position. I wonder if this, okay, the deception and the misinformation, is it in her wanting to be with him, or is it the deception or misinformation that she heard about him or thought about him? Let's see here, clarify this for me. Alright, that's going to be the 10 of Cups. Now, this represents true happiness, emotional and spiritual fulfillment, domestic bliss, happy families and children. So somehow, some way, she bought into the facade that Shanann had pulled out there, that they was this perfect family and marriage was good, perfect children, nice house, nice cars, nice life. So the deception and the misinformation and what her hearing being exaggerated and untrue was the lifestyle that they led. So the next one. Why was law enforcement hospitable to Nichole's father and allowed him in the interrogation room when they were questioning her? So what we've got here is the Pentacles reversed. This represents a hardship coming to an end for someone. It's financial. It's a positive change in circumstances, improved circumstances. Well, that is about money. So, did someone pay law enforcement off in relation to Nichol Kessinger? Yes. Yes, they did. It's crazy how easily that our justice system can be swayed. There's just no justice at all. Now, as far as for Nick, as I call her Nikki, Nichol, whatever, her phone pings that morning and what her involvement was in the slayings, we got the Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups is a love card mostly. It's a potential new partner and tempting to rush into a romance, but telling you to heed and slow down. Well, that was her involvement. Certainly, that's what started this whole thing. But, to clarify, was Nichol Kessinger at the Watts house when the murders occurred? Yes. People say there's video of showing a female there, so I've not seen it. I don't know. I couldn't make a judgment one way or another, but from what the cards say, yeah, she was there. Crystals, whether they were part of a ritual. That's the Page of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Page of Pentacles reversed is unwelcome news regarding finances. That in terms of irresponsibility and extravagance, ruling out being frugal and putting away for a rainy day. It's also a person with a sense of self-entitlement that helps himself to what is not theirs but yours. Let's talk about Shanann, because everybody heard about their financial problems once all this happened. So let's just see here. Clarify for me what the purpose of the crystals were. Give me 8 of Swords. That's feeling trapped by a financial agreement with someone you have an unsatisfactory bond with. Oh, so he's told Nichol that she thought that he was trapped there due to financial agreements. So the crystals was placed all over the house as a spell to break the financial bond. That's what that looks like. Now, whether or not Shanann's family was involved, that's a 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords shows you coming face to face with your fears and being torn between two loyalties, as in caught between conflict and trying to mediate. Well, that doesn't really look like they're complicit in what happened to their daughter and their grandgirls, so I don't think that... Did they know about the girls getting ready to be unalived? No. Okay, so that's not the involvement. Truth in the cellmate story about Chris telling him that he couldn't stomach taking the girls out, that Nichol had to do it. So we've got the 10 of Swords reversed. That's a card of ruin with repercussions. Did Nichol Kessinger strangle those little girls? Ooh, yes. I wouldn't sit in prison by myself then if somebody else was complicit in that. That's why he said she. I know he just now hit me. He said she was the one that hurt the girls, not him. She kept saying she. He didn't say Shanann's name that I can remember. He might have, but I remember him saying she. Wow, that's really telling right there. Now, was this all just a ritual for the audience that Nichol Kessinger is a member of? Wands reversed. This reveals a successful enterprise. So she's definitely a member of an audience. This is projects and relationships thriving. Indicates a new important relationship. Oh, she's brought him in on it. Yeah, she's brought him in on this. This is indicating an imminent trip away. And ultimately, at the end of the day, being unhappy and disappointed with the outcome of your situation. It represents shying away from life and failed romances. I see the gist on this. So, was Nichol told that this would bring Chris into her audience fold and that these murders would be for sacrifices, and her and Chris Watts would live happily ever after? Yes, that's why she's unhappy about this. You were tricked. You were schemed by the audience. Comes to a lie surrounding this whole situation. We've got the Nine of Swords reversed. That's a card of despair, guilt, and feeling trapped. So he lied to her. He told her that he was trapped financially and he would be guilty. He felt guilty if he would leave these girls like that, and that was all a lie. Just another way to keep your cake and eat it too. And here's the truth about this whole case. King of Cups reversed. Now this represents a male who is emotionally immature, lacking a backbone, unable to take responsibility for their own behavior. It's always someone else's fault. Cannot be trusted, obviously. Unable to function fully in the world. Acting moody, sulky, and unbalanced, and is dependent on those around him. That's Chris Watts, his true self, for exactly who he is. There you go, folks. Those are the lingering questions that I had, and it really makes a lot more sense now. How Nichol got away with everything that she did. Alrighty. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.